What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Ghouls Gaming and Tech channel. As you can see, we're in the 2024 Tesla Model 3, and it comes with this beautiful steering wheel right here. And also, quick side note, if you are in the market of ordering a Tesla, or you already ordered one, it's not too late. You can get tons of free perks with a Tesla referral program. My link will be in the description below for my referral code. My friends at EVBASE decided to send me a Yoke steering wheel, pretty much the same as this, but there's just no top part right here. And you'll primarily be controlling it from here. All the controls and everything else will be the same. It's just the framing pretty much. So I have this Yoke steering wheel right here that we're going to unbox. We're going to put this on. So I will make sure to put all the necessary tools you need to accomplish this on the screen right now, so you can look at that list. You can take a screenshot of it. So if you do decide to swing over to EVBASE and purchase you one of these Yoke steering wheels, make sure that you have all these tools ready for you. And to make the deal even sweeter, you can get 20% off if you like the way this looks by the end of the video and you want to get one for yourself and you don't want to pay the full price. You can get 20% off. All you have to do is use my promo code GGNT. That's G, and like the little symbol, and T. You'll get 20% off automatically. The link will be in the descriptions. All the controls will be the same. So without any further ado, we're gonna hop right into that. If you're new to the channel and you like this content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're new or returning, make sure to hit that like button. It's the best way that I and YouTube knows you guys enjoy this kind of content. We're gonna hop right into it. All right, so when you open your box, you're going to see this styrofoam right here. You just wanna slide this out. And what you will see in the box is another box right here with some tools and instructions, but you won't need those instructions because you're gonna be watching this video. But yes, then you will have your Yoke steering wheel in like a hairnet type of wrapping, and that's about it. All right, so the first thing you want to do is go to your car controls by clicking the icon right here, go to safety, and then go all the way down to power off your car. Now, before you do this, make sure your front and rear trunk is open and all your doors are open, because once you turn the power off in your car, if it's locked and closed, it will remain that way. So make sure you open everything before you do that. All right, so the next thing you wanna do is remove this panel out of your front trunk. It has some clips on it. All you have to do is pop it up. It's fairly simple. Now, once you unlatch everything, you will see this piece right here connected to the battery with this green tab on it. You want to remove this off. This is basically the connectors to the battery. All right, so the next thing you want to do in regards to the battery, which is the last thing, is there is a battery clip that is attached to the batteries under the car. You want to go to your rear passenger seat and lift it up and unlatch that battery. All right, you guys, so once you unlatch all the batteries, you find the smallest, and I say smallest meaning thinnest, Allen keys that you can find, and you want to simultaneously use both of the keys on both sides. There's a hole on each side. Just stick the Allen key in there. You're gonna feel a little bit of pressure. You push past the pressure and it should pop your airbag out. All right, you guys, so once you have the airbag out, as you can see, there's a yellow clip and a maroon clip right here. You want to unclip those to actually remove the airbag completely from the steering column. All right, you guys, so once you remove the airbag, you want to remove this large bolt in the middle. That's basically connecting your steering wheel to the steering column. All right, now once you do that, you can give your steering wheel a little shake and kind of jimmy it off of the steering column. All right, you guys, so once you have the steering wheel removed, now it's time to dismantle the components on here so you can transfer them over here. All right, so the first thing you want to do is pry off this little V-shaped backing on the back of the steering wheel. Once you pry that off, then you want to pry off these 4 screws right here. So just unscrew these. You're gonna use your T20 screw head to unscrew those, and make sure you keep track of where all your screws are. All right, you guys, so once you remove those screws, you're gonna remove these 3 screws right here. You're gonna use your T9 screw head to remove those. All right, so after you remove this, just sit it over to the side, and that will allow for that front part to come out. And that's what that was. This was right here. So just sit that to the side, and now we move to the inside. All right, so the first thing in the inside, what you want to do is to remove these 4 screws right here. It's pretty much holding the bracket into place for your airbag. Just remove those. All right, so once you've unsecured the bracket, there is a small screw in here that are behind these cables that you want to unscrew as well. All right, so once you've unscrewed that screw here, you want to disconnect these 2 cables with the wires right here. They're stuck in the bracket, so you just have to pull them out or pry them out with your prying tool and then just disconnect them. All right, you guys, so then there are gonna be 2 screws under here, one right there, and then one on the other side as well. All right, you guys, so once you have those screws undone, now you can actually pry off this backing of the steering wheel. All right, so once you get to the back of the steering wheel, there's going to be 3 additional screws on your scroll wheels that you're gonna have to unscrew. So make sure you keep track of your screws. All right, so once you have everything unscrewed, you're going to be left with a pile of pieces that you need to basically put back on in the reverse order on the yoke steering wheel. So we're going to do that process. So all you got to do is basically watch this video in reverse and you will have all the pieces in place. So we're going to do a little time lapse. Now that you have everything in, you are going to want to put your new yoke steering wheel on the steering column. All right, so once you have your steering wheel back on the steering column, you can just plug in your burgundy cord right here that you had. And before you put the airbag back in, make sure to put that center bolt back inside. Now, once you put the center bolt back inside, you're going to want to hook this up and then give your horn a good push, or your airbag a good push, to make sure it clips in. All right, so then you want to repeat the steps that you did in reverse to turn the power back on your car correctly. So make sure to go to the rear right passenger first to hook this cable back up inside of here. All right, and once you hook the rear power back up for the batteries underneath the car, you want to hook this one back up for the battery that's actually in the front of your car. All right, so once you turn the power back on, make sure to put your cover back over the front part of your front trunk. All right, you guys, so once you have the yoke steering wheel installed, you want to make sure that it's still functioning properly. So you can do a wide range of tests just to make sure your left and right blinker are still working. It looks like everything's working. Make sure your volume works. Volume works. If you want to skip a track, it skips. Your headlights, they're flashing. Make sure your cameras work. All your cameras pull up. Make sure your windshield wipers work. Those work. Your microphone, that works as well. Make sure these controls work as well. So yes, it looks like everything is working properly how it should be. If everything's working, that lets you know you installed it the correct way. Again, big shout out to my friends at EVBASE for sending this through. This completely makes the inside of my car look way better to me. Again, if you guys want to establish this look and want to accomplish this look, make sure to swing over to EVBASE by using my discount code in the description below. Again, you get 20% off using code GGNT upon your purchase. Again, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.